for all dogs getting buried. That's okay with all these nines. You're gonna see Pet Cemetery, nigga. Pop. Yo, dope, dealer selling dope. Did you like that? Niggas from the bottom really like that. If you like the
Mic is properties. Yeti. Alright, cool. So that's good.
he was once a thug from around the way.
Alright, we are going live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ahoy Maloy! Welcome to Talking in Teacups, the serious topic show with not so serious people. We are your host. I'm D Cypher. I've been around here for some time. You know who else has been around here? This guy weighing in at 675,000 pounds. Elbow.
You didn't say it's good to be here.
Elbow. Oh, I was hoping you would say something about the comment of your weight. Elbow, it's good to be here with you today. I hope you start hitting the gym.
What? Why are you attacking my weight? What's going on here?
Well, I'm feeling real self-conscious because I'm fat. So now I have to throw on my fatness to other people.
Oh, okay. I mean, if that's how you got to cope with it, fine.
All right, see, that's how you know you got a good friend right there. He'll take the blows. He's like, you know what? I understand. I totally understand. Misery loves company, and we're going to be fat together until we run a bunch of miles and we shed the pounds. But if you didn't know, you can follow us, and you can follow us and find us on Twitter, formerly X. Well, it is currently X, but formerly Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, Threads, and TikTok, all at CypherSpit Gaming. And if you want to support the channel, you can go to patreon.com/CypherSpitGaming. We have some lovely tiers, and we'd appreciate the support, especially if it helps Fat Behind Elbow get his weight down. He needs to make the cut for the UFC. He can't go in there weighing 675,000 pounds. They don't have a weight class for that. There's no super mega heavyweight. There's only super heavyweights. But if you can't,
a little bit much.
what'd you say?
Starting to become a little much now.
But if you can't do any of those things, you can watch for free here on YouTube and Twitch, because we do a live podcast every Saturday morning. We don't miss a beat, and we upload older episode clips throughout the week and full episodes when it's done. But coming up next, a baker's dozen. Alec Baldwin, not fat, by the way, he slaps the cell phone out of a heckler, asking him, "Why did you kill that lady?" Justified or unjustified? What are your thoughts, Elbow?
Is my thoughts on, is he justified?
Is who justified? You tell me. Just answer whatever your heart tells you, wherever your heart takes you.
I'm fine with violence. I mean, if he wants to slap the crap out of some lady phone, do that. I mean, Alec Baldwin doesn't seem shy about smacking hurting ladies, so it is what it is.
All right. Doja Cat, you know her. She said what she said, and she painted the town red. She scolds parents who bring kids to her shows. She's rapping about coochie. That's what she said. That's her quote.
I know she used to be so sexy.
Oh, you don't like the bunny ears or whatever she did? I don't know. I saw a meme or a YouTube short where they showed the transformation of her.
No, she looks insane.
She's going through her Lady Gaga phase. Lady Gaga went through a weird looking phase, then she got back to normal. Once you hit them dirty 30s and 40s, you'd be like, you know what, I got chill with all that 20-year-old weird shit. Well, unless you're let me think, who's still old that looks weird? I can't think of anybody.
I know.
I forgot to put my phone on vibrate. Alright. Speaking of weird things. Oh, yeah. What'd you say?
Madonna.
Oh yeah, Madonna's 50 and she did an NFT of herself being naked. She was posing on Instagram in some crazy ways. Yeah, Madonna, good one. Speaking of weird things and older people doing weird things, Kanye West announces Yeezy porn. Probably shouldn't have said that part. Amid reports of adult film company. So he went from church, I forgot what it's called, Yeezy Sundays, something like that. Jesus, Church of Jesus, to now making adult content. What are your thoughts?
Last thing I need to see on this green earth is Kanye's wiener. So I will not be subscribing.
What about seeing Pauly Shore? Because he was up all night crying after Richard Simmons says, I do not approve of biopic. By the way, WB was making this film without even getting his permission. And Pauly Shore, he asked for a meeting and he says, you haven't even heard the pitch yet. What are your thoughts on that? Making a biopic about a guy you haven't even spoken to about, can I make this biopic about you?
I mean, it's art. You don't need somebody's permission to make a movie about it. If they did survive in R. Kelly, would have never came out.
Mm, that's not a biopic though. That's a documentary.
Who cares?
Well, you know who would not approve of another biopic? Mark Zuckerberg, because Aaron Sorkin talked about writing a potential Social Network sequel. Social Network is the movie that tells the tale of how Mark Zuckerberg screwed his friends out of their share in Facebook, and some other stuff happens in that movie. And Aaron Sorkin says, well, you know what? To be quite honest, I blame Facebook for January 6th. Justified or unjustified?
Is what justified? Does January 6th was that responsible for? Was Facebook responsible for that?
You got to answer wherever your heart takes you.
No, that's a stupid thing to say. But Facebook is not responsible for January 6th. But also, who gives a crap what Mark Zuckerberg thinks? He's rich. No matter what biopic comes out, he's still gonna be rich tomorrow, so he'll be okay.
Even when this man went to court and was testifying like a true lizard man, he still was rich. Nothing happened. You know, it was funny. This is a side story. They took the guy that runs the American version, or he's like in charge of the American TikTok, to court or to Congress to like do whatever. And the Congress people are so old. You know, the questions they were asking is like, does TikTok turn on my Wi-Fi? I'm like, yo, get some young people on the board, on the Congress. Y'all asking them these soft part questions. He's like, well, you know, it depends on what your settings are. And it's so crazy. But yeah, he's rich. Both of those guys. Marketing is dead, and he can back that ish up. That is what the publishing director for Baldur's Gate 3 says. He says players, they just want to be spoken to, and they do not have time to be bamboozled. Thoughts?
It's true. I like this guy. Anybody who's for the people, I'm for them.
And that's a rare W. And that's why Baldur's Gate 3 was so good, because it came out as a full game. First of all, it came out 2020 as a, hey, this is just our proof of concept. Well, not even proof of concept. Like, this is just the first act of the game. We already know it's going to be good. Y'all seen our previous 2 games. So if you want to support us early, everybody jumped on that joint. Then when it came out last year, it was like, all right, the game's done. We got no DLC for you. This is the full, complete package. We did not mess around and say, oh, we're going to lock off content later and do a roadmap or what's that joint called? Season passes and stuff. Nope, full game. So yeah, that's why that is a rare W for the industry. Unlike Star Wars Outlaws. You excited for that game? Ubisoft's making it, open world Star Wars game. You feeling that?
I never heard of it.
Well, I hope you got $130 for 3 days early access and some goddamn skins or cosmetics. Sorry, I don't know if it's skins. Well, same thing.
I'm gonna pay over $50 for some skins and 3 days early access.
Because you're a Star Wars fanatic, not even a fan. Past the stand, you're a fanatic.
I mean, I was. I don't know if I still am.
Fair enough. I haven't seen Star Wars Acolyte. I haven't finished Ahsoka. And I'm sure there's another one that I'm missing. The animated one, Stories of the Jedi, Tales of the Jedi. And season 2 of that Elseworlds one, the What If one. I forgot what they call that.
I tried to start Ahsoka, but when she stood on the side of the ship and slashed the ship with her lightsaber, I just
couldn't get through it, couldn't finish it. Well, speaking of things people couldn't finish, Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League is currently sitting at 200, not 2,000, not 200,000, just 200 peak Steam players. At what point do you just abandon it? This is the live service game, Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League. At what point do you just abandon it? You only have 200 people playing currently, well, at its peak.
Didn't that game just come out?
That game came out last year. No, it came out February. I'm sorry. Yep, just came out.
It's not even May yet, dude.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
How much money would they lose if they cut the server off?
I mean, at this point, they've already lost the money by making the game and releasing it in its current state. So there's multiple forms of currency in the game, not just one form. There's the kind you can pay for, the kind you can earn. Stories apparently relatively short. The combat is mostly just all shooting. And you know, these are the same developers who made the Arkham game, where it's more about punching and dodging. Nope, this game is all shooting. There's 4 different characters, but yet they somehow play the same. The only thing that's different is how they traverse. Meaning, like, some people have double jumps, some people have rocket boots, but they all just shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Even King Shark,
Yeah.
which is weird.
Mm,
But you know what else
yeah.
is weird? The PS5 and Xbox are largely unpopular with Gen Z. This is in Japan, survey shows. What do you think that might be the case? Why do you think that might be?
Why is PS5 and Xbox unpopular with Gen Z
Yeah, in Japan at least.
in Japan? Probably just because PC is so popular.
You said what?
Probably just because PC is so popular. I mean, the best part about a console is that you can have multiple controllers. You can play with your friends.
Mm-hmm.
If everybody's in their house playing with their friends, then they're probably just using PC.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Especially kids, the younger kids, I would assume it's way more likely that they're on PC.
Fair enough. It's just we don't want to see either of those consoles dead and buried. Not unlike Watch Dogs. So the Watch Dogs series is currently dead and buried after the failure that was Legion. I like the concept. You can play as anybody, but I also did not like how they just changed the voice pitches. So you would have, because this is, they said everybody has a voice, but it was like the same 4 or 5 voices, and they just changed the pitch to make the voice deeper or more high pitch. So it didn't make you feel connected with any of the characters because there was no main character. It was literally just play as any random citizen. So it felt like a nothing game. It felt like a nothing game, and I had to pick an NPC that I thought looked cool. At that point, you may as well just let me create a character. But yeah, Legion did not do well, and the series is currently on ice. Well, on ice is like you're trying to preserve it. This thing is dead in the ground. RIP Watch Dogs. I love Watch Dogs 2. No thoughts on that? Just let it die?
I mean, if it's dead, what else are you gonna do?
At least reminisce. Well, here's a news story that quickly turned around. So at first, on the 22nd, so literally our last episode was April 20th. On the 22nd, WWE 2K Games banned a popular content creator called What's the Status. So what he does is he makes the wrestlers that they lock between those stupid modes called My Faction. So My Faction is probably, I guess, like My Player for you because you play NBA, where you can only do certain things in that mode but not on exhibition. So he'll do What's the Status. He'll, I guess, hack the game or whatever, and he'll make characters that are unaccessible, or he'll make it so that he'll mod the game so all the women characters can fight the men character, which WWE itself doesn't want to allow happen, even though they did in real life. Like you had Nia Jax, which is a female wrestler, fighting Kevin Owens, which is a male wrestler, and so on and so forth. So they banned him. They banned him. The community spoke up, and again, this is how quickly the news cycle is. They've unbanned him. So just as fast as they banned him, 4 days later, they have unbanned him as of yesterday. So he's back.
I mean, won that Kevin Owens fight.
What'd you say? Who won that Kevin Owens fight? The girls. The girls always win. So whenever they do that, the girls always win. Because Rhea Ripley, she's another female wrestler. I don't know if you've heard of her or not. She's pretty dominant. She fought the skinny Asian guy, Akira Tozawa, and she beat him up. But on that fight that I watched, because I didn't watch the Kevin Owens fight, I just read about that. On that fight that I watched, Akira didn't even get any attacks in. But he's also like one of those joke characters. So he wasn't meant to put up any real offense anyway. Hold on, my cat's opening the door.
Who was that Asian guy that used to be a joke character that everybody just beat up?
Funayan Kai or Tajiri. Well, I don't think Tajiri was a joke because he was spitting green mist at you.
Jerry was also.
Yeah.
I forget the guy.
So the other one was Funayan Kai, and they would wear blue. I think they were signed to SmackDown. That's all I remember is them. It might even be a group, not even just one person. All right, before I do my terrible dad joke, do you have a dad joke?
Wait. I don't think I do. I don't want to say anything terrible. So yeah, I'm just gonna say no, I do not.
All right. Let me tell you, the cheese grater is the most sacred thing in the kitchen right now because you know why? It's so holy. Crickets, man.
You have a
Crickets.
follow up or
All right, what about this one? What about this one? Why are uncooked pancakes the best food?
because they were better than other pancakes?
Don't answer my joke, messing up my punchline. Yeah, it was something like that. They're just batter. Ay, ay, ay. This guy messing up my dang on jokes. All right, so let's talk. So before we did the podcast, I heard you mentioning or singing to yourself the Drake, well, it was the Kendrick beef songs. So what are your thoughts on this beef? That's topic number one. Who's currently winning this Drake, Kendrick, Lamar beef? This 20v1.
Let me tell you who's winning. The American people are winning
Mm-hmm.
because rap is back, baby. Quavo versus Chris Brown
Oh
is
yeah, yeah.
lit.
That was funny.
Like how get lit? Like was it Rick Ross jumped in? Like man, the American people are really winning because I love rap. I love hip hop as a competition, and yeah, this is just fun for me right now. If I had to choose though, I would say Drake because he had the last track.
Did you like that he used the AI? Because I thought it was pretty funny.
Wait, what do you mean he used a?
So in his last one, it wasn't push-ups. It was the one after that, and I don't remember the name of it. But he had to remove it too because he used the AI Tupac and the AI Snoop Dogg to diss Kendrick. So in the beginning of the diss, he had Tupac acting like he was talking to Kendrick, which is the ultimate sub diss because Tupac and Snoop Dogg are one of Kendrick's idols. So you made an AI version of them talking to him like, "Yo, you gotta say something, man. You better talk about this." And also, to ask you a question, he kind of admitted, but he didn't. He did it in an Eminem style way where, okay, you talk about how I'm poor and white. I'm gonna say it before you say it, so when you say it, it sounds corny. In this diss, Tupac, AI Tupac, tells Kendrick to say, talk about how he liked them young girls. And I'm like, why would you say that? But I get it. You say it ahead of time because when Kendrick says it and nobody else says it before, then it's gonna sound crazy. But I think that was crazy to even say. But I get why he did it. It was a chess move.
Yeah, but dude, that sounds wild to even like. Don't say that, dude.
No, out of
That makes me
context, when I read it on Reddit, it sounds wild, but when you listen to the song, it all blends in because it's Tupac starting out the song like, yeah, come on, Kendrick, say something. It's been 2 days. What you waiting for? You disrespected me. You supposed to be from the West Coast, West Side. You gotta say something. You better talk about how you light skin, talk about how you like him young, something. Like, it just throws it in there real fast and subtle. It doesn't linger on it too much. But reading it on Reddit, the people that are Kendrick Lamar fans was like, oh my God, he admitted he liked girls. He liked girls, not women. He liked girls.
yeah, dude, that's kind of crazy.
It is crazy. That's what I'm saying. Out of context, it's very crazy. But
In context, crazy.
no, you know, because you didn't hear it in context. Don't say that. You did not hear it in context.
All right.
It is crazy though, because the first person that comes to my head is Millie Bobby Brown, and I remember there was like articles of him texting her, and she was like, "Yeah, I talk to him all the time." And mind you, she just turned 20. This is years ago when I was really like listening to hip hop. So this was when she was 16. And
I
then,
remember he brought that girl on stage and she was like real young. And he
oh,
was
that
like,
girl that's sitting on that chair, right?
yeah, dog, that was crazy.
I remember that video. And people was pulling out try not to laugh. People was pulling out all kinds of receipts on him because he had to do that again, chess move, because if he don't do it, he got to take a little bit of flack. But if Kendrick was to do it, Kendrick was going to make it way worse. So it was a model, and I don't know none of these people's names, but he was associated with this model, and he took a picture, his face touching her face. It was crazy. Like, you know, it was that kind of picture. Like, dang, dog, like your cheeks touching her. Like, y'all all hugged up on each other, basically.
It doesn't matter if Kendrick mentions it. I feel like that would be a W.
If he mentions it again after Drake already mentioned it,
Yeah, if he mentions it, it's still a W. Like Drake's still gonna look bad. People still gonna be
dang.
like,
Then you salty, Drake, because now you mentioned it twice. So now you back in the news cycle about that again. Because Kendrick could probably say, son, don't try to be slick, talk about these young girls and brush it off when you know that you was touching that little girl when she was young. I was trying to make it rhyme. I couldn't think of anything.
you nailed it.
Yeah, offbeat. Call me Blue Ace, Blue Money, whatever his name is, Blueface.
Yeah, that's his.
No, I had said Blue Ace at first. I was trying to remember his name.
What is his name?
You said what?
Blue Money is his name.
Blue Money? There it is. All right. What'd you think about J. Cole dropping out of the disc? This is still part of topic one.
Uh, that that was like I said. I like hip hop as a competition. Do not come out and talk about. I'm sorry, I did that. Come on,
That joint was funny. That joint was funny.
what the hell is that?
It was hilarious, is what it was. I'm like, yo, this is this is funny.
People were making it seem like he was saying he was scared and he's sorry. That's not what he was saying. But even in the context that he was saying it, even if that's the way you feel, just keep it to yourself, bro. Don't even say that.
That made it too funny. How you diss somebody with a warning shot, not even a full blown diss. He's like, I just don't like the energy. I mean, I get it. He don't like the energy that is bringing. He just want to keep positivity, and I totally respect it. But goddamn, it's not hilarious because rap is a combat sport. That's like being in UFC. And you don't even break the bull nose or nothing, but after just a regular fight, he a little bit bleeding. You like, I'm sorry, not doing the hug thing that the dude do, because sometimes they'll be like, oh yeah, we warriors, we fought it out, but like just apologizing or just even backing out the fight. As a matter of fact, at the weigh-in, you like, I don't even want to do this no more. I don't want to fight another brother. Like y'all both black UFC fighters, and then you at the weigh-in, everybody excited, and you stare them down, and then you get on the mic and say, you know what, I'm resigning. I don't want to do this fight. I just don't want to put this energy out here.
That sucked. Like yeah, like hip hop is a combat sport. Like sometimes you just gotta throw a couple punches and whatever happens happens.
Okay. All right. So going into is anything between that? Oh, sipping tea. Do you have a rant for this week?
Do I have a rant? I don't think so. I mean, it's been a pretty good week for me. My rant is everybody's a happy Sunday. I mean Saturday. But it's Sunday. I don't even have work tomorrow, dude. I can't. I could not feel better. Me and my wife, we got to spend some time together last night. We played Hunter Killer. I don't know if you guys have ever played that. Have you ever played Hunter Killer?
No, but that's the joint that comes in the mail. I've heard of it, right? That's the joint that comes in the mail, and then you gotta solve the clues and stuff.
They have a subscription that comes in the mail, but they also sell like one-off boxes that you can finish in like 2 or 3 hours.
Okay.
And that's what we did last night. Just a little one-off box. It was awesome.
So how do you know that you found the right killer?
So there's a solution thing that you don't open till the end.
Oh, cool. All right. So now,
And then
did y'all find the right killer, or y'all guessed wrong?
Nope, we found the right killer. So this is our fourth box. We played 3 by ourselves, and then we did 1 with our friends. The only one that we never, got the right killer was the one that we played with our friends, and it's because a lot of reasons actually, but also because we were drinking, and like by the end of the night, everybody was just super tired because we had went out first. So like everybody's like, well, we all agree on this. Let's just do this, and it was wrong.
So is it replayable, or is the same killer every single time?
I mean, it's not replayable with the same people, but you can give the box to somebody else once you're done.
Okay, so is it $20 per box then?
Well, 2025.
2025 is good because it's basically, now that you've said it, it's a movie. Because usually with a board game, you got different outcomes. This one's more like you're playing a movie, kinda. You're the investigator or an episode of Law and Order. So 2025 is good. Anything more than that for something where the outcome's the same, I'm gonna be a little bit perturbed. Perturbed?
Yeah. Perturbed. And it's awesome. If you guys have a night where you guys just want to stay in and chill out, that's awesome. I like those things.
All right, I'm gonna check it out. My rant is just Lil D Cypher sick, and he's teething, and we are not getting a lot of sleep. We're in that growth stage phase, so we out here just doing what we can do. And I'm helping Shantae with her schoolwork, so I'm feeling like I'm a college student all over again, and that's a lot going on. So that's my rant. Nothing crazy, just an update on what's happening, in case people were curious what's happening behind the scenes.
Just life.
Yeah. All right, next topic. Would you rather die by drowning or by drifting off into space, but you have a spacesuit on, so it's not going to be like instant for you?
Got it, for sure. Not even close. Not even a question.
I'm gonna go with space. I want to see some cool stuff before I go. Drowning is
There's
so
nothing.
painful.
You're
I'm
gonna die. You're gonna die alone, and you're basically gonna die of thirst in a couple days anyway, and you're
mhm.
gonna die alone, whole vacuum of space.
I mean, drowning in water. Who's to say anybody's gonna find your body besides the sharks? So at least you're giving back to
It's
nature, but you're dying alone.
only gonna take a couple seconds until I lose consciousness.
Oh, okay, that's what you meant. Yeah, gotcha. Nah, space is so
I'm gonna
cool.
in 1 minute at the most. You're gonna die. It's gonna be like 4 days, and you're gonna slowly starve and die of thirst.
But I'm gonna see some cool stuff on the way out. Probably have flashbacks, visions of
The
heaven, imagining the clouds. I'm gonna see the sun and be like, that's the hand of God. I'm going towards this light. You just never know.
space is empty. You're not gonna see anything.
Come on, man. There's light in the darkness. So I'm going to see at least
Yeah,
our sun. Our sun is huge. So I'm going to see that and probably be blinded because I don't think. Yeah, there's no visors. No, there might be visors on the spacesuit. My bad. Yeah, there's sun visors. Duh, there has to be. They do spacewalks.
you could just look at the sun now.
No, we have clouds and atmosphere protecting. Well, first of all, you can't look at the sun. You shouldn't. You physically can do what you want, but you shouldn't look directly at the sun without any eye protection.
Looking at the sun in any situation.
No, if you have the eclipse glasses or sunglasses, you can look at the sun all you want, all you please.
But dude, why would you gonna spend days in agony just so you can stare at a floating ball of fire?
And I can see the Earth. You're forgetting. I'm not just drifting randomly. I at least want to see the Earth. If I'm get to pick my demise, I'm going to at least be looking at the Earth too.
Dude, screw that. I want to over quick and clean. I will lose consciousness. I will drift off.
Well, if you want clean, you probably got to re-enter Earth's atmosphere because at least you'll be burning up and you'll probably disintegrate more than likely.
You just said floating off into space.
Yeah, but I was switching it up for clean for you because you want something clean. That'll probably get you there. You won't even feel it.
Dude, that would
You probably won't feel
I
it.
would much rather have to burn.
You much rather drown than burn? All right. What about again? This is a different question, but freeze to death or burn to death?
Freeze.
Freeze.
Uh,
That's slow. You just said you see. Look. Now he wants the slow death.
but burning sucks. Burning sucks on every level.
I take freeze to death too. To be honest, burning does suck because that shit's hot. That's hot, as Will Smith would say. All right. Ad time. This episode is brought to you by cypherspit.com. Go to that website because I asked you to. All right. Topic number 3. Guess the movie. So I was at the zoo and I was working on it, but then after I left the zoo, I stopped working on it. So that's going to go into next week, but it's going to be... Do you want a hint for what it's going to be next week? Because I know you're going to forget anyway.
You don't have one for this week?
I do. I already have a backup in mind. I already have a backup plan.
Oh, okay.
So I'm saying...
No, I don't want to.
You don't want a hint for next week?
Okay.
All right, cool. So let's
Like
do... You said what?
Like you said, I'm gonna forget anyway.
All right, cool. So let's do guess the movie. This is trivia, and I need to show my screen. And this is trivia for your favorite thing too. Your favorite thing in the world. You know what that is, right?
You said da 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 da.
Yeah. Trying to get it to not show. Why can't I get it? I want it full screen without showing this part. It's showing some of the left. I don't want it to show the left. What if I download it? I don't want to download it either. It's Star Wars trivia. All right, I'm gonna just ask you the questions because if I show it on screen, it's kind of showing something. Wait, what if I cover it up with the decipher picture? There it is. I just didn't want you to see the answers. All right, you ready?
Why don't you just ask it? You can just ask it.
All right, well, I'm not having it on screen for people who are watching at home. So Star Wars trivia. This is level 1. Jedi Padawan. See if you're any good. The Star Wars stories take place a long time ago in a galaxy where? Do you want to read the options or do you just want to fill them in? How good are you? This is level 1. You should be able to just fill it in.
Far, far away.
Far, far away. Ding, ding, ding. That's correct. Long time ago, galaxy far, far away. These goofy teddy bear-like creatures seen in Return of the Jedi are called...
Ewoks.
Yeah, Ewoks. Oh, good. I don't even need to... Yeah, he's so good. We don't even need to zoom out so he can see everything. He knows them. Ewoks. That's right. Right. That's right, my boy.
Anyway.
All right. Before he turned to the dark side, and I'm zoomed in way too much, and put on his helmet, Darth Vader was known as.
Anakin Skywalker.
That's true. Yes, it is. Anakin Skywalker. In Episode 4, A New Hope, what crucial secret codes does R2D2 carry in his memory?
The Death Star plans?
You said that with a lot less confidence, and that's correct. Plans for the Death Star. Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah.
The confidence level there were, it was worded weirdly. All right. These scary-looking enemies of the Jedi are called...
Wait, I don't know. I'm not looking at the picture.
Oh, sorry. A, Stormtroopers. B, Rebels. C, Tuskens. Or D, Sith. They're scary-looking. Who's scary-looking out of those group? And they're enemies of the Jedi.
I guess I would have to say Sith. I'm not looking at the picture, but Stormtroopers look freaking scary if you ask me. But I would guess I'm going to have to say Sith.
All right, the answer was Sith. That's correct. I love the lightsaber sounds. Okay, who flies a black and gold looking X-Wing? It looks black and gold to me. If you look at the picture, it might help you. Luke Skywalker, Wedge Antilles, Poe Dameron, or Biggs Darklighter? It could be black and orange, not gold. Sorry, black and orange.
Yeah, Poe's X-Wing is black and orange.
You going Poe Dameron?
Yeah, it's Poe Dameron.
Lock it in, lock it in. And the answer is Poe Dameron. Look at this guy. Okay, he's a Jedi Padawan. All right, in Episode 7, The Force Awakens, Rey meets Finn for the first time on what planet?
Jakku.
Yep. Or sorry, let's check. Jakku, lock it in. Survey says Jakku. Good stuff, good stuff. All right, in Episode 4, A New Hope, the Death Star is initially mistaken for a what? An asteroid, a planet, a moon, or a black hole?
That's no moon.
All right, there we go. That's no moon. It's a space station. He's on a roll, folks. I don't think he's gotten one wrong yet. We might just keep going until he gets one wrong or he gets tired because this has more than 10. How many suns does Luke see on his home planet of Tatooine?
Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. I don't remember. I think 2. I'm going to go 2.
Lock
I do
it
not
in.
remember.
Lock it in.
3, I would.
2. Binary solar system. Binary star.
Damn, I'm good.
What's the name of this character from The Force Awakens? Now, this character is rocking all black, and he has a mask on his face.
Kylo Ren.
All right, Kylo Ren. I was trying to give the least amount of description as possible, but any description after all black kind of seals it in, because that would be what's the other guy with the orange hair? Director, I forgot his name anyway. Not Krennic, something else.
What the heck? I'm forgetting his name too now. You like making me shoot. What the hell?
I can't remember his name
like,
because he was like, I got a message for Briggs or Hugs. Maybe it's Hugs. Because it's
General Hux.
General Hux. There it is. All right. Do you want to do level 2? You passed level 1. You're good. That was 10 questions. Or do you want to keep going?
Yeah, let's go.
He's on a roll. That's why. All right. This is level 2. This is Jedi Apprentice. Let's see where you at. I'm not going to read any of the 4 choices, so we're going to see if you can handle it. In the opening scene of The Empire Strikes Back, Luke is riding what animal? He's done for now. He's donezo.
Tauntaun.
All right, let's see. Lock it in. Tauntaun. Correct. All right, what type of droid is BB-8? Not BBL. BB-8.
Oh, what type of droid is BB-8? What are the options?
See, now he needs options. Oh. All right, battle droid, astromech droid, protocol droid, scout droid.
Astromech.
All right, that's correct. That's correct. Astromech. Now, see, without the options, you should have did it. You should have did it without the options. Jar Jar Binks.
Didn't know, like ball or like like I don't know what they did, what type.
Yeah. All right. Jar Jar Binks, Padme Amidala, and Senator Palpatine all come from what planet? Did you say the planet? I didn't hear you.
Hurt.
No, what'd you say?
Naboo.
That's correct.
Naboo.
Naboo. Yeah, we ain't even gonna relish on it. You got it. You got it. Who is this notorious bounty hunter? All right, this bounty hunter has a green helmet. That's all I'll say.
Boba.
Yep, Boba Fett. All right, C-3PO is a protocol droid. How many languages does he speak? Oh, he's done. He's donezo bunzo. Last one. If he gets this wrong, is it.
What are the options?
Oh, see, now he needs options. That's how you know you got to phone a friend. All right, options are 1,138, 150,000, over 6 million, an infinite number.
Over 6 million.
Over 6 million is correct. He lives
He's
another
like,
day. He lives another day. Okay,
shit, lava.
who helps Poe Dameron escape the First Order base?
Then
Mm-hmm. That's correct. FN 2187, really, but yeah, Finn. All right. Before the Galactic Empire was created, all stormtroopers were known as.
before the Galactic Empire was created, all stormtroopers were known as clone. Wait, what are the options? I'm gonna go clone troopers, but what are the options?
See, look, he always need help. Okay, A, Imperial Army, B, Clone Troopers, C, Battle Troopers, D, Republican Army.
Republican Army.
You
We're
know, the
going back
January 6th attack.
to.
The Stormtroopers were responsible for January 6th. They had to rebrand.
All right, I'm going clone troopers.
All right, Clone Troopers it is. I feel like you already noticed, so you can't get no more help. We need you to end this. All right, let's keep going. What color is Luke's lightsaber in Episode 6, Return of the Jedi?
That's when he gets his green lightsaber because he's no longer using Anakin's.
Ding, ding, ding. Correct. All right. He think he hot stuff. In which battle does this vehicle appear? You're not looking at the screen, are you, right?
Nah, no. What does it look like?
Okay, so this is a mobile tank that has 4 legs and red
Is it
eyes.
add that? Wait. What do you?
It could be pronounced that, or some people would say AT-AT.
Yeah, that's the Battle of Hoth.
The Battle of Hoth. Lock it in, and that's correct. All right. Who kills Jabba the Hutt?
Princess Leia kills Jabba.
It was heart disease. So no, it is Princess Leia. Keep scrolling. It scrolls too far down. Oh man, you've passed level 2. You're now on Jedi Knight. Congratulations. Let's see if you can make it.
Master? That's unfair.
All right, Master Yoda. This is how old when he dies is he?
Ooh, what are the options? I think he was 800, but what are the options?
Okay, we got A, 700 years, B, 900 years, C, 1,138 years, or D, 1,700 years. All right,
shoot.
this is it.
No, no.
Once he gets it wrong, we're over. Which one you pick?
I'm going A.
You going 700 years, locking it in?
No. I thought that was 900. I'm going 900.
Okay, 900 years, locking it in, correct?
Yep.
All right, let's see. Damn, he was right. 900 years old. Waiting to see him lose. He's good. Tell me, I ain't no Star Wars fan. Now, luckily, these aren't asking the Disney Plus shows, because if these were asking some of the Disney Plus shows questions, he'd be cooked. All right, who's
the main character? Damn it!
Who is Obi-Wan Kenobi's master?
Qui-Gon Jinn.
That is true. Yes, sir.
Dang, Neeson.
Mm-hmm. What is the beam of a lightsaber made of? Now, this one even I'm not sure of. I mean, I can probably just guess looking at it. Actually, no, I can't.
Beam? Well, it's powered by kyber crystals. What are the options?
Okay, so you have A, focused starlight. Sounds good. B, ionized laser. Sounds good. They call it laser swords when they like to make fun of it. C, superheated plasma. That's a little bit more scientific. I like that. Or D, antimatter photons. Sounds like Star Trek. Doesn't sound like Star Wars. So what you got? Because even I don't know this.
They're powered by kyber crystals, so they're taking the power from the crystal and they're basically using that to power their sword. What was the laser answer?
So it was ionized laser. Now, if you get this wrong, it's game over. It's game over.
Ionized laser. What the hell does that mean?
I forgot to turn on the chat. Let me see. And viewer count too. Whoopsies.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ionized laser.
Oh, I'm sorry, folks. This game over for you. The answer was superheated plasma.
Superheated plasma. How the hell did they take the energy from a crystal and create superheated plasma. That doesn't make any sense.
Well, you heat up the light so much that it turns its state of matter. I don't know. What's
That's
we did 3? Okay, fresh off the pot. Oh, viewer mail. Okay, so in today's viewer mail, if I can pull it up quickly, see how fast I can move. I did a video talking about the guy that got removed or banned from 2K. And Paradise DB7 says, actually I can pull this up on screen if I need to share my screen. There it is. He says, banned for hacking? Oh no. And then underneath it, someone replies, "You're really too broke to actually afford any 2K game, huh?" And then that was what somebody responded to him. And then underneath it, the Paradise guy responds back. He says, "They're 99 cents at GameStop, bud. Find a better insult." Oh. So yeah, that was that. Fresh off the pot. And now, time to take us to the gun line, boss. Who's getting in trouble this week?
Oh crap! I forgot that I had to do a gun line. I don't have a gun line. You know anybody that got arrested?
No, but I do know Alec Baldwin killed someone, and that he does not like people trying to come at him about that, because it's not nice.
Well, why the hell he shoot that lady then?
Well, they were all drinking, and the weapons prop master mistakenly left ammo inside the weapon, which they should not have done. But for some reason, Alec Baldwin is getting in trouble, even though the weapons prop master's not getting in trouble. I think the weapons prop master just got fired, obviously, but I don't think they're getting criminally charged because they didn't pull the trigger. But they're still kind of responsible.
That's kind of crazy to me that an actor is getting charged with murder for pulling the.
He shot somebody. He shot somebody.
The reason. He's an actor. They were on the set of a movie. He was holding a prop gun. It had a real bullet in it.
Yeah.
How the hell is that his fault?
And they were all drinking and having fun playing with the gun. They should not have been.
This is where I will come in and I will blame Alec Baldwin a little bit. And this is the only reason I will blame him.
Because you treat all guns as if they're loaded, right? That's what I learned in weapons class.
Well, that's also true. But when you're like, say you're John Wick and you're Keanu Reeves, and you got to deal with all those guns and all those bullets all those days, like, I mean, you can't. It's unrealistic to check every single bullet and make sure that they're not live, right?
I mean, I've only dealt with one gun at a time. Once you went to John Wick, he's quickly picking up a gun, dropping it, picking up a gun, dropping it. So for him, yeah, but I think he has enough firearm safety to know never pointed at a person unless you're on set. They were drunk and playing offset. Like, it was like the end of a shoot day. And it's like, fuck it, you want to shoot some guns? Yeah, let's shoot some guns.
So look, this is where I was kind of blaming him a little bit. It was his movie. He's the writer, he's the director, he's the executive producer. It's totally all his responsibility. That's where I would kind of come back and say, like, bro, like, it was kind of your responsibility to hire a competent, prop master. You're holding the gun. You set up he set everything up. So it's kind of that's where I would come back and say, okay, maybe this is what.
Fair enough. I would say don't come up to a man asking him why did he kill that woman. Like, come on, bro. You know he was drunk, just having fun. It was an accident, so y'all got to chill with that.
She's like, say free Palestine.
Yeah, like just running up on you. You know, the baby slapped somebody for running up on him with a phone. Don't be accidentally bumping into him, because the baby will punch you right in the face. Boy or girl, he ain't know. Pop up.
The baby get, bro. He already shot dude at Walmart.
Yeah. Well, I think while he had his kid with him too, like just
bro, like rob him or something, like while he had his kids, so he shot him.
As you 100% should. Thank you, as you 100% should. Take that fool down. I didn't know they tried to rob. See, I don't remember what the story was. I just remember he was tussling with somebody at Walmart. Yeah, it's crazy. And he got away with it. He was cocky too. He's like, man, I already know I'm fine. He talked to him and everything, like the police put him on.
Oh,
like, what you want to say?
With my child and threatened me physically. Go the heck out of here.
Yeah. Topic number 4. Before I pick a topic, do you have anything interesting?
I don't think so. I mean, not really. I just bought Helldivers. I haven't even played it yet, so.
Okay.
I might next week.
Are you looking forward to Deadpool and Wolverine? That's topic number 4. I had to just pull that out of my ass because I couldn't think of anything.
I'm totally off superhero movies, but Deadpool is not your standard superhero movie, and I loved all those movies. So yeah, I'm excited.
Okay. Do you have any idea on if you think this will help save the MCU? Because the MCU this year has taken a break. As you notice, we did not get a March movie or an April movie, so they have taken a slowdown and they're just doing one movie. You heard that, folks? Not two, not three, one movie this year. I think that's ridiculous.
I I love making somebody miss something is like and crucial to making it successful. Like uh, making shows come out every week, make you anticipate the show more, and it drags out, makes it more enjoyable. Like when they drop something on Netflix and you binge it in a day, like yeah, it was fun, but it's over before it kind of even starts.
Yeah, Netflix started to realize that because they got slick talking about this is the first part of season 3, the second part of season 3. Man, get y'all slick asses out of here. Because they realized even though people like to binge content, it just makes you go through it like fast food. But I like to binge content, so I don't mind. But I know that they looked at the analytics and they probably saw that people were paying for the 30-day membership, binging it, turning their membership off, or something of the other. Actually, no, it had to be exactly that because that's why certain seasons don't get season 2 on Netflix. Or they die after season 2 because they see when season 3 airs, it doesn't have as many day 1 viewership because people probably wait. And then they're like, oh, we'll just not renew it. But yeah, that was the topics. Oh, which, yeah, man. Don't even get me started on that. All right, well, as always, if you want to hear your topic on the show, make sure you leave hashtag TNT and follow us on all those social media platforms. And we'll see you sometime next week. Same black time, actually, and same black channel.